I've spent my whole life exploring, wilderness canoe tripping, through hiking, and sailing. And over the decades, I've used and collected a lot of different gear. A few months ago, I set out to build the perfect everyday carry. Something compact, enough for city life, but capable enough to function as a quick bugout bag if ever I needed to grab it and go. Of course, the knife was one of the first items I needed to get right because it's the one tool that has to work just as hard on the sidewalk as it does in the backcountry. Quick thing before we start. My team tells me that some of you are being unsubscribed by accident. So do me a quick favor and check to see that you're actually subscribed. I'm currently working towards a major milestone, and this is the one thing that I'll ever ask of you. Now, let's get started. So here's what we're covering today. The Swiss Army Picknicker knife. Why I chose it, the features I like, the warning I would give before you buy it, and 2 modifications I made to my knife to turn it into a real backcountry tool. So when I sat down to figure out the knife for the system, the requirement list got long fast. I needed something that locks. That's non-negotiable if you're actually going to lean on it. But I also didn't want to give up the small tools that make a knife useful for daily life, not just survival scenarios. A lot of other locking knives and definitely fixed blades strip all that out. A lot of knives with full tool sets don't lock. That's the gap that the Picknicker fills. And I want to walk you through each step, the good and the bad, before I let you know whether or not the Picknicker earned a spot in my permanent kit. Okay, so here's where we're headed. I'm going to break down every tool in the Picknicker, explain why the lock is the single best reason I bought it, tell you what it's like to actually carry day to day, be straight with you about who this knife isn't for, and then show you the 2 modifications I made for longer trips and as an emergency bug-out tool. The Picknicker is a 111mm knife. It's a step up from the standard 91mm Swiss Army knives most people picture. It carries 11 functions: a large locking blade, a corkscrew, a can opener with a small screwdriver, a lockable bottle opener with a large screwdriver, a wire stripper, a reamer with a sewing eye, tweezers, and a toothpick. Oh, and also a key ring. These tools are all wrapped up in textured polyamide scales. So that's the spec sheet. But a spec sheet doesn't tell you which tools actually matter. As you know, a lot of Swiss Army knives pair the main blade with a much smaller secondary blade. On the knives I've carried over the years that had those 2 blades, I rarely used the second one, maybe a handful of times total. So when the Picknicker gave me 1 large blade instead of a large and small pair, that wasn't a loss. It was actually what I wanted. 1 larger blade means a longer cutting edge, more leverage when I'm bearing down on something, and better ergonomics because the overall length of the blade provides more knife to hold on to. It's very usable, very utilitarian. It handles heavier cutting without feeling like you're asking too much of it. So if you're deciding between a knife with 1 blade or 2, you need to ask yourself honestly, how often do you use that smaller second blade? For most people, it's rarely. Here's the main reason I bought this knife. The main blade locks open. Victorinox uses a liner lock on this model, and every time I open it, it locks fully and securely. There's a small amount of play in the lock itself, and I want to flag that directly because I know it makes some people nervous. It's not a defect. That slight movement is part of the design. It's actually what confirms the blade is engaged rather than caught halfway. Because it locks, I can push harder on it. I can choke up on the blade for detail work or apply real downward pressure on tougher material without worrying about it folding back on my fingers. That's a different kind of confidence over a slip joint knife. And it's a feature that made me switch. Okay, now what about the other tools? So first off, the small screwdriver in standard 91mm Swiss Army knives is fine for small items, glasses, hinges, small repairs, but it's not built for real work. The Picknicker's screwdriver is bigger and stronger, useful for tightening a loose screw on furniture or a door hinge, and I've used it as a light-duty pry bar a couple of times, which I wouldn't try with the smaller version. The corkscrew is the tool I underestimated the most. It opens wine, obviously, but that's not actually why I value it. I've used it like a marlin spike to untie knots that wouldn't budge by hand, loosen ropes cinched tight around a tree, and worked apart knotted shoelaces in packaging. And the can opener is one of those tools you don't think about until the exact moment you need it. It also works as a small screwdriver, so it's doing two jobs, and it means I'm not using my main blade to hack open a can and dulling the edge in the process. Now, all of that sounds great, but there is a downside to carrying a knife this large. So let's address that. Despite being 111 millimeters, this knife actually doesn't feel that large in your pocket. It doesn't feel bulky. It's lightweight. It doesn't take up much pocket space. And it never feels cumbersome sitting there all day. The knife's also slimmer than you'd expect for its size. There's plenty of smaller looking knives and multi-tools for sure that are actually thicker in the pocket. And the Picknicker's slim profile makes it more comfortable to carry than its on-paper dimensions would suggest. Size on spec sheet and size in your pocket are two different things. Now, all that being said, I want to be completely honest with you. Despite being comfortable in the pocket, I bought the Picknicker to live in my EDC. So I throw it in the bag and that's where it lives. But here's where I actually put the knife to work. Outside of the pocket. Fire is one of the most basic resources for survival. And if this knife has to do double as part of a bugout kit, not just ride along on a normal day, I want a fast, reliable way to build one. So I modified my Picknicker to build that capacity in. The ability to start a fire. The first change was adding a fire ant helix tinder. It's a Victorinox accessory that screws into the corkscrew. The corkscrew now does double duty. Wine bottles and stubborn knots most days, fire starting when I actually need it. The second change was swapping the toothpick for a Firefly fire starter. I rarely use the stock toothpick much anyway, so it was an easy trade. The Firefly fire starter drops into the same slot where the toothpick goes, and when I need it, I strike it against the blade to throw sparks onto the tinder. No permanent changes to the knife. And now, because of those two easy modifications, I've got a compact fire starting kit built into the knife that I'm already carrying. Now, before I give you the final verdict, I want to be straight with you about who this knife isn't for, because that secondary blade that's missing isn't the only trade-off. If you rely on scissors or a saw for your everyday tasks, the Picknicker doesn't have them. And it's not trying to. This isn't a do-everything knife. It's a knife built around one job, a bigger, stronger locking blade. If you want the full classic tool set in a single knife, the Picknicker is going to leave you wanting more. The Picknicker is also a step up in size from the 91mm knives a lot of people are used to. And if pocket space is tight for you, then it's worth trying in hand before you buy it. And lastly, if you already own a locking single blade knife that you're happy with, the specific value here is the Victorinox tools riding alongside this. The corkscrew and can opener specifically. So if you don't see yourself using those, then you're paying for functions you're not going to touch. Here's the complete picture. The Picknicker isn't trying to be every tool for every job. It's built around one clear job, a bigger locking blade with a handful of Victorinox tools that would generally get used. And as I build my EDC kit, my mini bugout bag, that's the standard that I'm holding to all of the pieces of kit that I build into it. So quickly, let's look at what you get. One large locking blade instead of two small ones. A liner lock that engages fully every time. A stronger screwdriver, a corkscrew that's useful well beyond wine, and a can opener that saves your main edge. It's slim and lightweight for its size. It doesn't replace a full tool set Swiss Army knife. It complements one. And with a couple small modifications, it becomes a real fire starting tool for anyone taking it past the picnic table. If you've been carrying a slip joint Swiss Army knife and wondering whether a locking blade is worth the switch, you know exactly what you've been trading up to, and exactly what you'd be giving up to get it. And that's the Picknicker knife, the first piece in the EDC kit that I'm building. And if you want to see what sits beside it, then check out the next video. Have you ever noticed how YouTube seems to read your mind? It's not luck, it's the algorithm. And right now, YouTube's picked the perfect video for you. It's not the same video it would show anyone else because it's based on your unique viewing history. So check it out. I have a feeling you're going to like this one.